Hello? What the fuck is going on? Why is it? Shit again? I hope not. Okay, there we go. Finally got it pulled up. Okay. Hello all you awesome YouTube subscribers, my name is Bot, and welcome to a game called Roadcraft. This game is made by the same people who made the game SnowRunner, and yeah, this is basically a game about rebuilding areas that have been struck by major disasters, and you are sent in an attempt to help them recover and rebuild the infrastructure in the area. So, first off, I need to create a company. I already picked the truck, but I need to pick a company color. So, let's see here. What do I want to do? You know what? Oh, not done yet. There we go. There we go. I've already made my I've already made my company name as well, Warbot Recovery. Sure you want to apply this customization to your company? Yes, I do. Okay, now I have played a bit of this. I haven't played through all of it, so... But I do know some of the stuff, and I know the starting area. So, let's go ahead and go into this game. I don't know if I've streamed SnowRunner on the channel before or not. I don't think I have. Let me know if you guys want me to do that, because, I mean, I'd be happy to. So, first off, though, let's start out with this game. Operation Precipice. North Africa, spring. You are subcontracted to assist in reinforcing the shoreline of a phosphate plant. This task is part of a large-scale SNR preparation effort for an upcoming storm. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Roadcraft. You will be guided through tutorial panels. Miss any information? Yeah, okay. Okay, so... it's not my first time playing through this, so... Okay, understood. So, unlike in SnowRunner you had to engage and disengage the all-wheel drive through different things. In this one, and certain things had certain restrictions. Like, oftentimes the diff lock on that game had a restriction of being in low gear for a lot of trucks. This game, there is no such restriction. And plus, there's no, like... Well, it wasn't really a restriction. It was more like a consequence. If you kept it in low gear while going at high gear and diff lock while going at high speeds in certain trucks, it would actually damage the transmission as you were going. And it would take massive hits out of it, so you didn't want to do that. This game, there's literally no upsides or downsides to it. Especially since with this game, there's no fuel system. So you can have all-wheel drive and diff lock permanently engaged and never have to worry about it, because you don't burn through more fuel with all-wheel drive on, and you don't damage the transmission with diff lock on. So there's literally no reason to turn them off. Kind of wish they had a reason, because I mean, yeah, it makes things easier, but it kind of makes things a little bit too easy. It's like, well, why give me the option to turn them on and off if there's not really a reason to turn them off? I mean, I could understand if there was a fuel system in the game, but there's not. So you don't burn through fuel quickly, nor is there a damage system, so you don't damage your transmission whenever you're going through shit. And the thing that made it to where you didn't want to drive recklessly in SnowRunner was the damage system. If you drove recklessly, you would damage the hell out of your truck, and then your truck wouldn't be able to move. But in this game, there is no system in place for that, so... Yep. Well, anyways, because with a fuel system in place, that encouraged you to turn off your all-wheel drive when you didn't need it, because it would burn more fuel if you left it on. And with the diff lock system, with the damage system in place, it encouraged you to disable your diff lock when you didn't need it, because otherwise it would damage your transmission. And then the damage system also helped prevent you from driving recklessly, because if you did drive recklessly, guess what? You wound up damaging your truck, you wound up on your side, you wound up losing your load. So it basically gave you an incentive to drive slower. This game, though, there are no incentives like that. Basically, it's just dive headlong into everything and just use what the game gives you to get out. So... but yeah. Warning, deep water, yep. There we go. Now, Cronenwork L34, multi-purpose scoop, solid hydraulic lift capacity, reliable, and can keep a steady pace. Yep. Let's track back a new objective. Yep. Clear the way into the plant. And we need the dozer for that. So yeah, we use the dozer to push this crap out of the way. However, the gate is kind of in the way right now, so we'll just push that off. Mm-hmm. Shove all this shit out of the way. There we go. Push that sucker off to the side. And now we go back and we deal with that barrel. Clear the way into the plant. Completed. Okay. Now there's another objective we gotta do. Visit the forwarding base. Visit the forward base. That's right. There we go. We go through all of this. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, looks like it. Like I said, I've only played through this part once, so I don't remember. I've only played through this once, so I don't remember everything. Here I am thinking it's Mad Max. I press X to try and boost, and all I did was engage low gear. Can't do that in this game. Ugh. Go. Okay, perfect. Visit our forward base. Yep. Okay, and we just plot points along the route. Make sure that you don't just plot like huge lines, especially in parts where they have to swerve around. They follow the lines to a T. They don't deviate. They're not like smart. They don't automatically steer around obstacles. They will drive into whatever fucking obstacles are in their path if you don't, like, steer them around it yourself. So yeah, you have to make sure that when you plot the routes, that you plot them around any obstacles that might be in the way, and that you don't plot them through like thick muddy swamp, because they won't have the sense to avoid that stuff. They'll just drive right through it. So yeah, not good. There we go. Dispatch vehicles. We need to get this dozer. So alright. Oops, damn it. There we go. Alrighty. And when you come across like platforms like that have like the yellow and black tape on them, those are things that can be interacted with to change your environment, make things better, that kind of thing. And give you routes to do stuff with, so. The construction yard is flooded, dude. Object scanner. This thing right here is what we need. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oop. I need to get that gate open before they get here. So, let's go ahead and get over here. There we go. Alrighty. Now that we've done that, what else is on the objectives? Looks like that was that. Oh yeah, we got a side objective. Okay then, in that case, let's do the side objective real quick. Oop, shit. Okay. There we go. Ooh, hang on. Wait, whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Is that seriously that fucking deep? God damn. Okay, yeah, maybe... Okay. There we go. Oop. Okay, go around the little palm bush. Whatever you want to call it. Okay. There we go, that's better. Alrighty. And we go through here. Wait, route failed. What vehicle failed which route? Oh, you gotta be... Wait, what? Dispatch! What kind of fucking... What is he doing that he's failing it like that? Okay, anyways. Jeez. Let's see, where am I? Oh yeah, I got a little ways to go, don't I? Well, we gotta... Ooh. Okay, go through here. Let's see. Whoa! That's a nice interior right there. Here we go. Alrighty. Here. Connect the warehouse in the forward base with a route. Okay. Here we go. Now we gotta plot a route at... God. My fingers aren't liking this. Ah. Again. Fucking fat finger in this shit. Jeez. Alright, there we go. Shit, okay, so vehicle failed one of the routes. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to take a look. Oop, shit. Okay, there. Here we go. I've got another game installing that I plan on hopefully playing, but not sure if it's going to get installed tonight though. But we'll find out. If it does, I'm definitely switching over to that one. Because that's a game I think you guys will enjoy. Hell, I know I enjoyed the living hell out of it. It was fun as hell to play. I'm doing this one though because honestly I know this game just came out and there's a lot of hype behind it. And actually I do enjoy playing this game. Still haven't beaten it, but then again, there's a lot of shit to do in order to beat it. And a lot of the tasks can get somewhat repetitive. Because it's like... Because for some of the tasks, it's like, build a road here. Deliver this to this location. Load this up and turn this into something new. Restore power to this place. So, it can get repetitive after a little while. But, honestly, still not as bad as some games. But, for that matter, let me check on the progress of that game real quick. Yeah. Only about... It's only a little over halfway done, so... Yeah, apparently my dozer drifted back out into the pathway. So... it blocked off that fucking route. Which honestly isn't too surprising. There we go. Alright. In this game, unlike SnowRunner, you do have to load everything up manually. So, okay, really quickly. Go. Ooh, come on. Here we go. Spin this sucker around. With this game, unlike SnowRunner, you have to load up everything by hand. There is no auto-loading feature like there was in SnowRunner. So, I know some people will like that, but I also know some people will hate that. The fact that there's no auto-loading, because I know some people liked doing auto-loading. I know some people liked loading it themselves, and then other people hated loading it themselves and just wanted to do the trucking, not the crane usage. So, yeah. Guess it just depends on what kind of person you are as to whether or not you like that change or hate it. Me, I mean, I'm not like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. It's kind of cool that they make you load up your own stuff. But at the same time, it can get really tedious. So, not really for it or against it, either one. More like, oh, well, I'm kind of neutral in terms of the change. One thing I do like is the fact that you can strap down your own cargo now. You don't have to frickin' do it the way the game wants. You can literally just, like, it's not like it packs it in and then just positions it a certain way. Hey, matter of fact, you actually have to position the cargo correctly, or you get an improperly balanced load, which can throw you off. So you have to balance the load properly. You can't just throw it in like you could in SnowRunner and then just, you know, let the packing automatically arrange it. In this game, you have to do it yourself. So, ooh, Jesus Christ. Go. Okay, that's why. There. That should help. All-wheel drive and diff lock are on now. There we go. Just keep going. Okay, it doesn't look like it can go this way. Oh, that's nice. I like the fact that you can look all the way around and stick your head out the window to see where you're backing up. That's so nice. What I don't like is the fact that the mirrors don't work as intended. Oh, this is a cool cab view. Look at this shit. I like this. This is awesome. I feel like I'm actually operating the damn thing. There we go. I think that's both of them that are over here, right? Oh, nope, there's one more. Hmm? Oh. There we go. Dude, I love this cab view, bro. When I did this before, I did it from the exterior view, but I'm loving this internal one, man. This is awesome. There we go. There we go. Alright. Goal complete. Shields up. All goals completed. In that silence there's a strange kind of calm, as if the world's holding its breath, pretending everything is going to be alright. But a tempest must be true to its nature. Okay, let's continue playing for a bit. I just want to mess around for a second, because I like operating these cranes, so... I want to get back into this one. Since I've done this, I think it's okay to play around a little bit. Come here, you. Here we go. Truck's going into the water. I'm not detaching, but I am gonna dunk it, see what happens. Oh, it doesn't let me. Oh, yes it does. Yeah. You know what? Screw it, because it can just be recovered anyways. I don't give a fuck. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. uh... Okay, here we go. Actually, I wonder, can I just recover it with the crane? I'm curious. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, nope. It's too far out of range, it won't let me. Okay. Recovery area. Okay, so... I think that's... Yeah, we've done literally everything, so... Okay, there we go. now Aftermath. Oof. What's that other game at? Less than 10 gigabytes left, so... yeah. Alright, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do... I'm going to back out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call this stream... I know. I'm just like... I'm going to be hot swapping a lot, but what I'm going to do is call this stream. I'm going to end, I'm going to close the game, and I'm going to wait for that other game to download, because at this point it shouldn't take much longer, and me playing other games and streaming is just slowing it down, so I don't want that to be slowing it down anymore. I'm just curious, are there any mods for this game on console yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. I've been waiting for mods for this game to come out, but so far none have come out yet. I don't know if it's just because it's hard to port them to console or what, but... Anyways... I'm gonna call this stream here. Here. And... You know, I would do my outro, but I'm gonna see you guys in the other game, so... I'm gonna just leave it here.